The boy tapped the teapot with his hand. An eye suddenly appeared at the spout. The next second, a giant dragon rose from the ground and spoke in a human voice. The divine dragon had been sealed in the teapot by the gods. Only by gathering 10 masters and fulfilling their wishes could it return to the heavens. The boy before him was his final target. Time went back to the day before, when the boy encountered a strange customer while delivering food. The man was an old man with a white beard who ordered steamed buns without filling. When asked whether he would pay with cash or mobile payment, he pulled out a teapot instead. The boy was confused, thinking he had met some weirdo. He didn't bother asking for money, took the teapot, and fled. When he returned, the old man had vanished into thin air. After receiving his wages, the boy went to a clothing store. All the money he had wasn't even enough for a fraction of one piece of clothing there. He had to settle for second best and bought a discounted knockoff. Late at night, as soon as his mother fell asleep, the boy quietly put on the suit. Although any big movement would cause the clothes to tear, he was still full of anticipation for the upcoming date. Climbing onto the rooftop, stepping on tiles, passing through neighbors' hanging quilts, the boy arrived in front of a large advertising screen. The advertising star on the screen was his childhood friend Marina. Since the girl moved to the city when they were young, they hadn't seen each other. To rekindle their childhood friendship, the boy planned to attend Marina's 18th birthday party in formal attire. How could he enter the venue looking so shabby? While the boy was still lost in his thoughts, the teapot beside him suddenly made a noise. With a loud bang, a pink giant dragon slowly emerged from the smoke. Seeing that he was just a child, the dragon was also stunned. This made things easier though. The divine dragon said he could grant him 3 wishes. Whether he wanted golden armor, superhuman strength, or even wings to fly in the sky, none of these would be a problem. The boy couldn't accept this immediately. Before he could figure out what to say, several men suddenly appeared on the rooftop. The bald leader demanded the pot in his hands. He didn't want to give it up and stepped back a few paces, only to step into empty air and fall directly from the building. The men behind him were still in hot pursuit. The boy ran and ran until he entered a dead-end alley. One man threw him to the ground and was about to rob him when his finger was suddenly grabbed. The boy swept his leg and knocked one down directly. The boss was dumbfounded and signaled for the tall one to step up, only to see that man fly half a circle in the air before also hitting the ground. Next, his hands and feet seemed beyond his control, precisely countering all of their attacks. The 3 big men were beaten and bruised and went to report to their boss. Learning that the other party already knew the teapot's secret, the boss realized time was running out. The boy had already used up one of his 3 wishes. What would he want for the remaining 2 wishes?